If you're someone, and I guarantee a lot of you relate to this, that really lights up when there's gossip or complaining, picture a reality where let's just say some genie appears and everything you're complaining about is fixed. It's like over this, like fixed, fixed, fixed. We're so obsessed with getting to that happy ending, right? The finish line. What about the day after? Let's just say right now everything's fixed and you cannot complain. It's physically impossible to complain because there's nothing to complain about. You're probably gonna start feeling stressed. Like, I need the outlet. I need to complain. That runs you. You have to let go of that and audit the people around you and the people where, how to put it, the people where you're like, those are my peeps, and you can really be yourself or who you think you are. So here's the thing. You think you want to hang out with like, successful people, right? The 5 people you surround yourself with. Here's the truth. If you surround yourself with those people, you're going to have trouble resonating and relating, and it's going to require a lot of effort. And when you're away from them, you're like, I can finally be myself. And then you go with, say, friends you usually hang out with and resonate with, you're like, now it can be me. What's the difference? Those people where it's like, now it can be me, what do you talk about? What do you connect with? And what you also start noticing is when you start doing this work, there'll be less of that pull towards that guilty pleasure. Again, I love this word, guilty pleasure. It's that I'm going to complain, guilty pleasure. I'm going to have a drink, guilty pleasure. I mean, that's another one, right? It's crazy that people have trouble, for example, doing 30 days sober. The fact that sober, was it November, October, is a thing? You know, that's insane. You want to know how most people get through the day? They wake up, they chug tons of coffee, then they shift to alcohol, they wake up and it's coffee, alcohol, coffee, alcohol, coffee, alcohol. The fact that they can't even be sober with themselves, with that energy, is crazy. And that's going to be the first step. It's going to do this audit.
Living in a first world country that like people for millennia would have been like, oh.
Now again, that doesn't mean like never drink coffee or never ever drink. No. But like you said, is that the steak or the spice, right? And what's the place it's coming from? But I mean, it's just insane. Like if you can't even be with yourself there, what's going on? But you're going to have to go there. That's venturing. That step 1 is awareness. You got to venture into that area and start getting a feel for what it's really like to be you. What energy, what parasite is there. Don't ignore it. That's the cheap way. That's the easy way out. I'm just going to bury my head in the sand, right? Distraction, distraction, distraction. Let me numb it. Drinks, food, drugs. Numb it, numb it, numb it. No. Challenge yourself to be with it. What's it like? What's the theme? What does it feel like? How long has this been there? And what you realize is, wow, this has been there a very long time. What have you tried so far to do to get rid of it, to change it? Have any of those strategies worked? Like, be honest, gun to the head, what's the truth? And you'll just realize how we're just running around, like spinning our wheels, thinking we're making progress, but deep down inside, nothing truly changes. And no one is above this. Like we said, you see it in others, turn around. What's your version? I've had that. Led me to a whole scandal. Literally, that's what it led me to.